Hi, this is GP here. I hope you're all set for CAT tomorrow. You have taken care of the logistics of how you'll travel to the center, taken a printout of the admit card, photograph, pasted, and yes, measured the dimensions so that you can solve question in geometry also. In general, I hope you're just relaxing and not not really worrying about what will happen tomorrow. Everything will work out. Don't worry about it. Let's fast forward to tomorrow. What should be done? Okay. Let me share with you what would I do. Okay. A few things which I normally do in a paper. Instructions. Once I'm in the examination hall and I have allowed to read the instructions, I will go through the instructions at least twice, maybe thrice also. I am looking out for 2 or 3 things. First, I am looking out for the number of questions. It tells me how many questions in each section, which helps me understand the paper better and maybe work out a broad idea as to what I will be doing in each of the 3 sections. Second thing, I am looking for any change in instructions. I have mentioned this earlier also. CLAT, an exam which is also conducted by TCS, this year changed the instructions to say that a mark for review question will not be considered for evaluation. No scores for that. Don't use the mark for review button. Use your rough sheet. On one side, keep noting down the question which you want to review or you want to come back to. Okay, so such things are given in the instruction. You need to be careful about it. Finally, reading the instructions 2 or 3 times is good. Reading comprehension, practice, and verbal is the first section. So I read it 2 or 3 times instructions. Go to the verbal section. I am continuing with my practice of reading. Okay, so to me these are the 2 or 3 things which are important before the paper. During the paper, what is important for me? First thing, I have a plan in mind. I have a broad structure in mind as to how I am going to attempt each of the 3 sections. But that is based on an assumption of a certain kind of paper. So I'll click the question paper button both in quant, in all 3 sections, verbal, DILR and quant, to understand the structure of the paper. Okay. First thing, verbal. What is the number of passages versus verbal? What is the structure of the paper? And also quickly glance through the kind of passages which are there, because the type of passage is important. The easy to read passage, I do it very fast. The others I take a little time. So that is what I would do in verbal. In DILR, I'll use it to the question paper button to understand first of all the paper, which sets to attempt, which one not to attempt, and even solution will happen there, because there I have the data as well as all the 4 or 5 questions together, which is not the case on the platform. The quant, I don't use the question paper button by and large, but many people just open the question paper button and keep solving questions from there, mark the answers on the platform later. Perfectly fine with me. But that's a tool which is available to you. Please make full use of that particular tool. Okay. Another thing which I would want you to remember is in the paper is that please don't try to read very fast. Don't try to speed up to increase the number of attempts. You will only increase the number of errors. Reading faster than your normal speed leads to poor comprehension on missing out on data, and hence poor marks and incorrect answers, obviously. Okay, so read at a pace at which you are comfortable. Don't try to speed up. You save time by leaving difficult, time-consuming, and confusing questions, not by reading fast. Okay? Another thing which I want you to remember is, in the paper, it is possible you may not do as well as you thought, especially in your strong section. That does not mean you should mess up the other sections. If you have not done well, please remember others are also most likely to be struggling. Assume you are good, and if you are good in a section, you don't do well, the others would be doing very, very poorly. You will still get a very high score. Don't let that negative effect of not doing well in a section carry forward to the next section. And we have seen every time, every year we have seen this. Whenever students have made this mistake of that I did not do well in DILR, what will I do in quant? They suddenly find after the results out that their scores in quant are poor, but DILR they still had a very high score. The same thing is true for verbal also. So please do not mess up one section just because the other did not go as per your let's say as per your expectations. After the paper, please come back to careerlauncher.com. We'll meet again. We'll do a detailed analysis of the paper so that you can get to know as to how you attempted the paper, what were the gaps, if any, and what are the chances of you getting a call from a top institute. It will also again help you to orient yourself for the subsequent papers, because remember, CAT is the first paper. You have to take other papers as well. If you are the afternoon or the evening slot student, within 30 minutes of each slot, we will be coming out with a first cut, so that you at least know what kind of paper it is, and you are better prepared for it. Okay, so that's all from my side. Go with a positive frame of mind and you will do well. All the best. We'll meet again tomorrow.